Welcome to Z.A.T.O stream. It's another one of these. Hello. Hmm. Pam, 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 param, pam, param, pam. Hey, Cappuccino, welcome. Hello. Gonna pin a message just in case. Hi. Stream tester. Gonna check my mic real quick. See if I sound okay. If I sound bad or not. Hey, yo. Yo. Okay. I'm gonna do a recap after this. Gonna check if everything is okay. We'll do a bit of recap of what's happening just to refresh myself, and maybe if someone else want to join and want to know what's happening, I can also help with that. So we'll see. All right, hold on. Maybe the music is a bit too low. There we go. I think that sounds alright. Hmm. Okay. So before we start, ladies and gentlemen, who I don't know if they will ever, I don't know if anyone else will ever watch this. To be honest, the following of this game on Twitch is very small. So we'll see. But for now, sounds fine. All right. For now, the story is about these uh four characters in high school, but they live in the year of 1990 something in USSR, I think. Could be wrong. But they live in a town that is not supposed to exist. Oh, hi, Blue. Welcome. Hello. There's these characters. Hold on. Let me do it again so you can watch it. I'm gonna describe while you see the opening. Yeah. But it's Soviet story. So you play as a character named Aska. Mm-hmm. It's the one with the scarf and like brown hair. Basically, she and all these people in the story, they live in a city called something 15. Don't exactly know, but the city or like the town is supposed to be hidden from the world. The town itself is like it's a town where they do military and also technological research, but you're not supposed to, it's not supposed to be a thing outside of like this. It's a super secret city basically. Like if you move out of here, you would need to basically pretend you don't exist and not pretend that you never lived there or like you live in somewhere else. It's like imagine if like there is like Malang or like Jakarta or like Yogyakarta and there's like Yogyakarta dash 15, but you're not supposed to acknowledge that Yogyakarta 15 is exists. Instead, you like if you go to college outside of the town because the town is quite small, there is no university. If you go to university outside of the town, you have to pretend like you have to like learn the history of the other place and pretend you live there instead. So it's interesting. And London. Yeah. So yeah, we're following this character named Asia. She is very positive to the point that it's a bit frustrating at times because she's getting bullied by some characters, and like she's just pretending, oh no, they must be they can't be doing this. There's no malice in human. Like there's no way someone would do that kind of, even though she's clearly being bullied. And then she there's the character in class also. Her name is Ira. She barely attends school, but she kind of is like a rebel character. Don't really attend school. We don't really know the reason at the beginning, and like as a rebel, Ira is frustrated at the fact that Asuka, the main character, did not do anything. Just take the bully in the face. Just tank it. And like pretending it doesn't happen. Like so she stand up for her. So Asuka for like the first chapter at least. She's always because the story is time skips a lot. Like it's like she tells a story about like the thing, but she always hoped that Ira would go to school because when Ira is at school, she get bullied less. But for some reason Ira doesn't go to school often. Like she keep missing classes and all that stuff. And then now she's missing. But and people don't really care about her because a lot of people here are like dipshits. Even the adults don't really care that much. But and nobody cares about her missing except for like Asuka and like one other person. But we found out eventually that the reason Ira did not go to school often is because she have some kind of like a mental issue, in which case like the mood swings. It's intense and painful mood swings where she would just crash out at he would have like severe anger issues, and she don't want that in front of other people. Not just anger issue. I'm simplifying it. I don't really know exactly, but that thing prevents her from functioning normally in society. The Era that we see all the time, even though she looks angry all the time, she's very kind to like Asya. And but apparently even that version of her that looks angry all the time is like the best she could ever be in terms of mood. Like outside of it, she's just a mess. And so far, there's another character that is apparently her brother is working on like one of the medical research department, and he's basically snuggling drugs to give to her because they want to help her. But now that she's missing, uh, one, they can't really explain what happens because they would be in trouble because they live in the city and the city has zero, and I do mean zero crime rate, because it's if you want to go in you need to have a permit. If you want to go out you need to have a permit. It's very, I don't know how monitored it is, but it's like an exclusive place. Okay, so that's it for now. For now we're following Ira. No, we're following Asuka. We're still trying to find Ira. We don't really know where she is. The last time we see her she was like on a park crying her eyes out and ran away from us, and we met her other friend, and we're hanging out with her. All right, let's go. Okay, where's this? Bop, 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 bop. The void is as bright as a sunless day allows. Oh my god, is it not too loud? It's too loud on my end. Let me lower my volume. Hmm. Good water. The world is as bright as the sunless day allows. The air is clear and soft despite the cold. Hmm. Hold on. There you go. The statue on the main square shines in silver. I've already made my rounds around the city. It's been a wonderful time as usual. Seen all there is to see. I've admired all there is to admire. Is what I would say if I were a liar. I travel south towards a single place I've been neglecting. It's so easy to avoid since it's right on the edge of the long residential street. Car repair shop. There's nothing special about it at all. Aside from the fact that the owner's son is a classmate of mine. Oh, is it? Is it that fucking piece of shit? So what's my problem with it? Well, he's the fucking bully, is he? I suppose you can call it pettiness. Ever since that one incident, I've been avoiding the spot like a plague. But it was never the shop's fault. It was poor luck that and my own overreaction. Look, I see. It's like she keep blaming herself. Like I assume this is the house of the bully. Like the owner of the car shop is like the father of the bully. But like instead of like just saying it as it is, she's like, "Oh, I'm overreacting to his jokes," type of stuff. And you know, come on, it's sad. Okay, if I want to achieve my goal, I need to get over myself and face it. That's right, I'm sticking to it. I'm sending my message to the universe. Of course, there are requirements I have to meet. I need to take in the process of beauty of the whole entire world to achieve the right signal strength. Oh, she's also really crazy about showing her gratitude to the world in the wildest way possible, like the in the best she could. I don't remember what the conclusion was, but it involves sending some transmission that loops endlessly. Transmission of gratitude. But yeah, she's a weirdo. Hmm. I'm well familiar with other part of Vorkuta 5. Vorkuta 5, there you go. So, excluding one area because of an old joke gone wrong is just unfair. I'm sorry, car repair shop. I'll fix my mistake. Ah, I momentarily freeze up and scoot behind a corner. Just now. Yes, it was Garland wandering down the side of the road. Oh, yeah, was it Garland walking down the side of the road? Got it. Fuck, not Garland. I pick out just to check. Oh, yep, it's that piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you and everything you stand for. That's right. He's marching quickly, hands in pockets. A couple times he turns around as if to make sure he's not being followed. Oh. Huh. I wait until he is at a good I wait until he is a good distance away before I came out of my hiding. I'd rather not encounter him after what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday is he have a brother or like a younger sibling who also have some kind of mental issues that needs meds, and he was begging someone else to have it. But of course, as a bully, if someone who like is a piece of shit, he's like, "Oh, my self image is important," and because we overheard that he asked for help, he's pissed at us even more than he usually is. Hmm. Yeesh. He's never been this crude with me before. I mean, there are plenty of people on the street, so maybe I'm being overly cautious. But better safe than sorry, alright? Hmm. The road ends. There's the workshop. It's bathed in pure white light. Almost of it is glowing, if inviting me in. I take a look around and don't see anyone, but just cold and empty cars. Some crates stacked by the building, concrete slabs. The snow keeps slo- the snow keeps softly flowing from the hills. It's quiet. I take a peek through one of the windows, but the only thing I can see is my reflection. They fixed it, then. Is there really nobody inside? It's not like I particularly want to enter, but I thought that might be the best way to go about it. Have a quick glance and see how normal everything is, then leave. Nice and simple. Looks like they are closed today though. I was certainly I was certain they work on Sundays too. I should just check the schedule at the door. Hmm. Huh? Hmm. Huh? There. Oh wait, hold on. I need to disable stream mode. No, I cannot. I have to enable it. Okay, never mind. Mhm. Oh, there. A scratch up metal pipe. Let me see. Monday, 9:20. Okay. Oh, it's a schedule. Okay. Hmm. Should be open. Sunday, but just past 12. I knock on the door, then give it a tug. It won't budge. Eh? I give it another tug, and then a push. That's strange. Maybe it's not the time yet? But when, if not today? Would the universe really hold me back like this? No. Let's not jump to such conclusions. The mechanics are probably on lunch break. Ah, of course. Though I don't believe they had it listed. Did I miss that? Hmm. Monday to Friday, 9, from 9 to 20. From 9 to 8. Saturday and Sundays from 10 to 6. Hmm. No lunch break. So it's not me being inattentive. Then why? Oh, maybe it's some sort of holiday today? I'm bad at keeping track of simple things like that. Still, shouldn't there be a notice or. Wait, I look over the middle plate again. Huh? What? It's changing? What's happening here? Why is it so specific? The hell? Oh, wait, what? Saturday and Saturday. Saturday again. What? Okay. Something's weird is happening. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's a bit creepy. Wait, it's the same every time, right? Yeah, that doesn't seem like. What? I rub my eyes and blink intensely. Did I not get enough sleep? I'm just not seeing straight. Ah, I shouldn't have read so much before I went to bed. I need to focus. Focus, focus, focus. Okay. Huh? Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, Thursday, Saturday. Huh? What? What is happening here? It's, it's fucking. Is Asya tweaking? Huh? What is math? I don't. Mm, no, that's someone's teaching schedule. That's not. That's not a schedule of a car shop. Hmm. Saturday 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, 7 to 8. Yeah. Right. Monday to Saturday. Sunday close indefinitely. Right? Why does? Down indefinitely. Ah, it's okay. I got it. I know what this is. I shut my eyes. It's just a dream. I've seen these things before. I come to my apartment door, but the number is all messed up and wrong. I come to no. I need to make an urgent call, but the rotary dial warps into a spiral. I'm running through my school and can't find the right classroom because the number I need doesn't exist. In times like these, I need to firmly close my eyes. I need to understand this. This isn't real. Then, when my eyes open, I'll be in my room. I'll see the morning light beaming in through the window, projecting a bright square on the wall. I'll look into the silver of the sky outside, and it'll be a soft hue, pink and blue. Nope, I'm still here. I open. Okay, okay. 10 to 8, 10 to 6, 10 to 6 again. Huh? What is this? Asia is what? Because Asia is something. I'm playing a horror game somehow now? What? Excuse me. Nobody told me this is a horror game. Hmm, I see. I don't. Don't jump scare me. That's what it is. Oh my god. Hi. Uh, this music is very unsettling. Hmm. Hmm. Ah! What? I stumble back. What is this? What is this? What's going on? My vision clear. I look around all the same. Is it a prank? No one's here. Got him. Yes, it's him. On the way here. I saw him. He was nervous. He was walking on the opposite side. Didn't want to spoil. Whoa, this is quite a prank. You sure did. How do you do this? How do you do this? How do you know? How do you know? I wonder how you do this, Garin. Please tell me. You must be smart. You're really amazing. You've really helped me out today, Vadim. Today, I've set out to fall deeper than before, to fall deeper in love. Right now, I'm so full of love, I feel like I'm gonna vomit. I'm so grateful my fingers won't stop shaking. Thank you, Vadim. I wonder. I won't forget this till the day I die. The window still won't let me peer inside. It's way too bright, and all I see is my own silhouette. Where? This? Or this? It's fucking horrifying. They fucking. Did Vadim fucking drug her or something? What's happening? When I look in the mirror, I saw something. Okay. The snowfall neither harsh nor light. Oh, wait, did I miss something? Oh, no, it's not. The snow falls neither harsh nor light. If there is no snowfall, only snow. No, I misunderstood. Who said that I can't peer inside? That's me. That's me behind the glass. I'm looking in and looking out and looking out at the same time. I'm looking in and looking out the window. I see. What do you see, Asya? What do you see from the inside of the sealed body shop? Same thing that you see from the outside, Asya. Same blue sky. Same infinity. The same unfashionable coat. Oh, what was that? That's Jam Signal C. Huh? Are these kids like experimental or something? What's happening? Smell of oil. It smells of oil. What, you're a fucking robot? Asya? No shot. Smells of oil. The air is so thick I feel like I'm choking. Ah, ah. Feels like I have a grit under my nails. My hands are cold. It's dark. And I'm covered in dirt? Everything's lined with sour dust. As if the void sticks to my skin and coat the inside of my mouth and lungs. She getting buried alive? Almost enough to make me puke. Hey, come take some to the when the he it he. What are they saying? Are they addressing me? Do they know that I'm here? Are they laughing? The voices have become completely unintelligible. The wall between us is becoming thicker by the second. I have to cry out to them. Maybe this time, nothing comes out. Is this? I do remember Ira telling something about something happened when she was alone with the bullies. Is this what it is? They fucking buried her or something? What's happening? Nothing came out. Or does it? It's like my words collapse against the wall before they reach them. A wall. That's right. It's a dark metal wall. A closed door. Locked firmly shut. It's between banging against it, yelling all to no avail. My body is too soft. My words are too weak. My outline is too blurry. Of course, I can't break them. I'm no more than a shadow. Dirty, dusty, grimy shadow that reeks of petroleum and sweat. Petroleum. Petrol, or whatever. Don't care. Why's a shadow afraid of the dark? Huh? A raindrop shouldn't fear the ocean. A fragment shouldn't fear the whole. Perhaps he didn't know it was a shadow. He lived too long thinking it was something more than it was so much more solid. He believed the motion of agency exists in its world. What a naive little shadow that was. The time has come for it to face the truth. The blurry shadow slumps down, head against the wall. The voices are muffledness, but there's no need to pay it any mind. Soon the shadow won't have the ears to hear them with. Uh-oh. Soon the shadow won't have to concern itself with anything. The smell of oil is sharp, but soon there won't be anything to smell it. Something happened. Something happened to her. I don't know if she got drugged. I don't know if she got hit, and now she's inside of the car repair shop, right? And locked inside some kind of place. Is that what's happening? The floor is cold, but soon there won't be anything to touch. The pain is piercing, but soon there won't be anything to feel. It's a good deal, isn't it? The shadow doesn't resist anymore. The void opens its maw. Get out. Oh, huh? What? My head tilts upwards. Clear voice. So clear it's like the words were spoken right in my ear. Ooh. I spin around. Hey, Mori looking ass window. A window? Is it always there? Pale light seeps through the frost. The thin glass barrier is impossibly far. But maybe I can. No, I have to. I stumble and grope my way through the darkness. Ah, my hand strikes against something cold and heavy. What's that? Metal? A tool? Doesn't matter. Yes, he's in the garage. Something to grab onto. The weight steadies me. Well, this thing sure is hefty. Or maybe I'm just out of shape. No, that's not true. I do have a shape. My body is a steady form. Of course it does. Because my hand is firmly clasped around the wrench. I feel its temperature, weight, and texture. It's there. I'm there. My arm rises. If this doesn't work, it's gonna be really embarrassing. Embarrassing? Who cares? You either do or you don't. It's as simple as that. That's right. It is that simple. My arm swings down. Did she get out of the shop or did she jump into the shop? You, who are y- me? Xia? Gem signal C end. Some memory? Some memory that she shielded away or something? You can't just leave me like that? What the hell? Hold on, let me take a breather. Hey. Hmm. Man, the constant dark is making me depressed already. I hate this time of year. Is it that bad? It's not like there's no light at all. You call that light? It's dingy mist all afternoon. I feel like I got shoved into into a smokestack. Can you go crazy from vitamin D deficiency? Do people die from that? I don't think so. And Personally, I find it rather nice. Everything looks so gentle. Eh, it just makes me all moody. The guys made fun of me for that. Can you imagine? It ain't normal to feel down when you're not getting any sun. Oh, ain't it normal to feel down when you're not getting any sun? I heard it's pretty common, yeah. You wilt like a sad little flower. Exactly. You're so right. I'm a gentle rose freezing to death. I waste away. No photosynthesis, no water, no nothing. There. You'll get your sunlight soon. Not until the end of winter, I won't. Anyway, I wonder how we haven't run into you Oh, we haven't run into you yesterday. I thought we'd see you by the library or something. Oh, I went to the outskirts. It's really, serene out there. Serene, you say? Yeah. It's a little dim right now, but it's very beautiful too. Oh. I never thought of going there this time of year. A bit too cold for walks, you know? Yeah, I understand. But hey, maybe I'm missing something. Like the season's charm and all. Huh. Hey, maybe I'll tag along sometime. What was that? I could use a change of scenery. Ah, that would be great. Please do, whenever. Yay! Count me in. Oh, then count me in. You know, our recent hangouts has been kinda sucky. They had an argument. A really bad argument. Uh, ah, not with you. With my friends. Oh. Okay. Some of them have these stupid curfews now. All of us had to be home by 7. 7? Can you believe that? Oh. Wow. Why now? Parents are worried because of Ira being gone. I mean, I get it, but it's been 4 days. Yeah. No news on your end, I figure. Nothing. Marina's face darkens. You sigh. The adults organized a search party this weekend. Maybe you've heard? No. My dad was home. Mom too. I see. Well, my brother went. And? She shook her head. As expected. If the search party found anything, it would already be the talk of the town. It's comforting in a way. They found Ira's body after so long. Body? You're assuming she's dead already? I mean, it's 4 days, but still. No, I'd rather not think about that. You know what I've been thinking? That she left the city? No. She has to be someone's place. Ah. Hold on. Let me check my mic real quick. Okay, that's pretty good. But all the arguments in its favor sounded either too morbid or far-fetched. Do you mean she was kidnapped? I don't know. She could be staying on her own accord. But where would that be? I can't think of anyone Ira would trust that much. Well, there's the two of us, for starters. Huh? We're the last two people that saw her, right? So who's to say one of us ain't guilty? But we weren't even that close. Ira, she's not in my apartment. How do I know if you're telling the truth? Marina, I don't like this joke. Sorry. I'm just speaking from the point of view of the investigation. Ask me the same thing, I'll stumble the same way. The the only means to prove my innocence should be a house search. I kinda have a theory of what might be going on. Oh, you do? Yep. It's more of a hunch, but the more I think about it, I don't like I don't like whispering about stuff like this at school, though. You know what? How about I call you later? Oh, like in the evening? Yeah. Can I have your number? Yeah. Yes, of course. I pulled out a scrap of paper and scratched the digits into it with a dull paper pencil. Thanks. I have some plans for that, and so I'll dial as soon as I'm back. Won't be too late with everyone getting dragged home at baby hours. Does 8 sounds good? Sure. I'm going to the library anyway. Have fun out there. I'll sure as hell try. You have an enriching experience. I will. Thanks. Rain runs off. Man, now I have to wait until evening to find out. I want to wind down a little after school, but now I'll be all restless. Well, maybe not. I haven't visited the library in so long. Hmm. Uh, Maybe the voice is a bit low? Nah. Maybe that's why I've been so stressed in the past month. It's always nice and quiet out there. I'm sure it'll help me relax. I make my way, I wake, bleh, I make my way back to class. Hey, it's Shabina. Hey. Did we, have no homework? Your notebook's empty. Oh, no, we did. I'm pretty sure. Well, where is it? Nowhere. I didn't do it. A surprise hum rolls through the whole group. That's okay. I'm also a little shocked. Oh, is someone getting rebellious? No. It just slipped my mind. Flashing. Right. Taking some time off yourself is great and all, but you gotta come up with a better excuse. I'm serious though. Hmm? Really? Yeah. Huh. Well, that's good. It would be pretty selfish of you to start ditching homework altogether. Hmm? We all rely on you. Fuck you mean homework is your own responsibility, it's not hers. To do it so that you can copy it. Yeah, you're the best. You're so smart. What would we do without you? You hear that? People need you, Shabina. Okay? We'll forgive you this time. Who are you to forgive? I will never forgive you, Vadim. Ever. Not ever. But don't get used to it. Anyways, like it. Huh? What? Pass the notes. The Russian ones? No, fucking Japanese. You're supposed to be smart, aren't you? Okay, there. I really did forget. After yesterday's prank, my head was all over the place. Prank? Really, school was the last thing on my mind. What happened yesterday? Although it does remind me. I turned toward the boys, who are now preoccupied with copying Laken's homework. Vadim? He clicks his tongue. Say I'm busy? Yeah, but... Shut up. He briefly glanced at me. If you want something, ask me later. Okay. The bell rings right as Garin finished his notes, so I don't get the chance to talk to him, not until the lesson ends. At least the teacher doesn't check my homework. She's used to me always having it prepared. I feel like I've just abused someone's trust a little. But the lesson is done, I catch up to Garin in the hallway. What? Um, I want to ask you about yesterday. Yesterday? His face twitches. He looks back at his friends. What the hell are you talking about? I saw you on the street, so what's this about? Ah, yeah, it's whatever. You going ahead, guys. Alright, see ya. Karin turns towards me, and before I understand what's going on, I feel my side hitting the wall. Where's this fucking piece of shit? Ow! What the fuck did you see? He dragged me, no, more like he threw me behind the nearest corner. Oh, what the fuck did you see, Shabina? What do you want? I I saw you walking from there, so I know. So I know you did that. Prank. What? The prank at the car repair. I just want to know how you managed to do that, and also how you knew. What? What prank? What are you on about? I know you did that. Don't pretend. I saw you walking, looking guilty. It's okay. I think it's a pretty funny prank. I mean, I'd rather you just don't prank me like that anymore, but I've never seen anything like it. How do you do that? It was like a magic trick. Magic? The hell? Shabina, are you high? The hell did you think I did? Change the schedule. The one on the door in the car repair shop, I saw it. Um, why would I do that? Come on, Vadim. I know it's just one of your jokes. If you don't want me to, I won't tell anyone. It's just that it's pretty obvious. I just want to understand how you knew about that. I didn't take a step back, looking at me up and down. Are you... Do you have some weird dream or something? No. Hi. Why can't you just answer me? He sighed and runs a hand to his ear. I know you don't get out much, but stores change their working hours all the time. It's freaking normal. No, not like that. It's not about the hours. I want to know. How did you know that I'd be going there? How did you know? How do you know about Tosia? He stares at me like he stares at me as if he's so confused. As if he doesn't get it. But I know he does. He's just pretending not to know for some reason. Ah, Karen's afraid to get in trouble for messing up the metal plate. Yeah, of course. That has to be it. I really didn't think this one through. Uh, um, I don't know what happened, but you're talking nonsense. He turns away. It's wasting my time, I guess. He's leaving. He's going back to the hallway. No, he can't go. Wait! I get up onto his sleeve and he shakes me off. Damn it, get off of me! I said I have no clue what you're babbling about. But Tosia's... I don't know any fucking Tosias. Huh? He walks off hastily, as if I were contagious. Why? This doesn't make any sense. Garin had never had any issue admitting to a prank. Didn't he take pride in pulling them off? So if he managed something so elaborate, shouldn't he brag about it to the boys? Why is he so dead set on playing dumb? I'm sure it sure seemed like he had something in mind when I mentioned seeing him across the street. So it's not like I made anything up. Even if he's scared of being charged for defacing the timetable. He's gone a bit overboard with the whole obvious act, isn't he? No. Seems like he really didn't know. Oh. Oh, scroll wheel opens the log, okay. No. Maybe I'm looking at this from the wrong angle. Maybe I'm being too cynical. I'm expecting too little of this kind, beautiful world. Garin might not be thinking about himself at all. I didn't even consider this possibility. But what if his feeling isn't fear? What if it's regret? It never happened before. He's never been the one to show remorse. And why should he? It's all just harmless games, but maybe he realized that yesterday was a little too much. Raid? Hello? Reader. Red Archearch, there you go. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming, Bang Dan. Thank you for raiding, I mean. Hello, I'm playing this game. It's getting really fun. Hello. My name's Art. Hello, hello. Alright. Gotta continue. Thanks for raiding me. So, when he saw how scared I got, he chose not to tell anyone. Oh, I don't have a following alert yet, but thank you for the follow. Okay. Okay, but maybe he realized that yesterday's prank was a little too much. When he saw how scared I got, he chose not to tell anyone. He thought it would be better to act like it never happened. Just like the boys did. Those boys did. Eh? Of course he'd never apologize, there's nothing to apologize for. But not gloating about it? For Garen, it's as good as saying sorry. Garen must have taken so much from me. Is that why you looked nervous? You were already doubting yourself, forgetting your action, and you fled this crime scene. You are completely wrong. Asia. Lurk. Okay. Thanks for lurking. I will have fun. This story is amazing. I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you were feeling right away. Asia is way off the mark. I didn't get why you denied it all so frequently. Frequently? Yeah. But it's okay. I see it now. I didn't hear the conversation with Marina. That's a false statement. But if I pretend it's true, if I didn't do anything with that information, if I don't change the way I see either of them, then it becomes reality. I cannot be objectively disproven. Oh, it cannot be objectively disproven. Nothing happened at the car repair shop. If both me and Garin believe that, if both of us act like that is the truth, we will become just that. I don't think that's how it works. That's incredible. I never would have thought he'd do something like that. I didn't know he understood such things. I'm still not sure how he learned what I'm still not sure how he learned about Tosya saving me, or how he knew that I'd go there again. Tosya saving me. Something happened. At some point in the past, 3 or more years ago, Asya went to the car repair shop. Something happened, she got locked in, and Tosya saved her. Right? I think that's what's happening. I'm sure you heard about the incident, but I suppose stuff like that is not important anymore. You offered me the option to undo what happened yesterday. It's very special coming from someone like you. And I appreciate that sentiment. I won't refuse. Thank you for that, Vadim. You switched between Garin and Vadim. I'm kinda confused. Thank you so much, Shian. The town library. It feels like it's been ages since I last visited here. Objectively, it's very small. My mind involuntarily compares it to the Lenin Library in Moscow. I was so blown away by its sheer size during the 6th grade field trip. In contrast, this tiny reading hall borders on being claustrophobic. Its walls are the same shade of green as the school cafeteria or the corridor of the children's clinic. And yet, I still feel right at home. The book selection isn't huge, and I've read through pretty much everything I was interested in multiple times. But it's a quality over quantity kind of thing, you know? We have some wonderful edition of the classics. I've heard most of small town libraries get low quality prints, so I suppose that's where our closed down privilege comes in. I wonder if the same applies to cinema. I'm too shy to watch movies all alone, so I don't know a lot about the local lineup. I should ask Marina about that. Shenka, long time no see. Where have you been, sweetheart? Hello, Ilya Ivanova? Ivanovna. I'm sorry. I've been going out more. Ah, that's lovely. Don't apologize. I always said, a young girl like you shouldn't spend all her days cramped up in here. But I like being cramped up in here. I missed it. Lilia smiles. She's the librarian. Of course. It's not that we're particularly close. We just exchange some pleasantries whenever I come by. So I didn't expect her to be happy to see me again. I suppose she doesn't get too many visitors. I feel a pang of guilt deep in my chest. Actually, do you have Angelique by Annie Golan? Oh dear. I'm afraid we don't. But you know, my daughter used to love those books a lot. I'll ask you if I could lend a few volumes. You don't have to. Oh, please. It'll be no trouble at all. You're a sweet girl. I'm sure she won't mind. Thank you so much. Of course. Oh, gee. Now I feel even worse for not stopping by. Next time I'll bring Lilia a box of chocolate. I browse the shelves. It's a bit of a shame I can't see what Angelique's all about. But I'm not really in the mood for something like that, if I'm being honest. I want to read something familiar. I want to read something easy. Something like 100 Years Ahead by Kira Pulshev. Perfect. I sit at my usual spot. It's probably embarrassing to read children's book at my age. But I don't want anything heavy today. I don't want anything sad. I've read this one too many times. If I were caught by Nazis on the way to live as a... What? If I were caught by Nazis and the only way to live was to recite a passage from this book, I'd probably survive. Okay. Why would Nazis want that? Listen, it's a hypothetical situation. Alright. There was this adaptation made last year. Everyone really liked it. I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. I'm glad more people saw the story. But that's not how I imagined the stuff from the book at all. And another annoying thing. Now I just keep imagining the movie version as I read. Rap. I need to keep the way I've always pictured it in mind. I need to really focus. My concentration increases with each flip of the page. I need to keep the futuristic tech in mind. I need to keep the future world in mind. I need to keep the present world in mind. I need to keep the aliens in mind. I need to keep the mellophones in mind. I need to keep everyone's face in mind. I need to keep Werther's face in mind. I need to keep Kolya's face in mind. I need to keep Ali's face in mind. I need to keep Tosya's face in mind. Tosya? I need to keep her face in mind. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Don't jump scare. Keep it in mind. Yeah! This isn't helping me relax at all. I shut the book and slumped down on the table. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to read this. I wanted something so I wouldn't think too hard about. Well, it's no biggie. The kids section has plenty of other stuff. I get up and go grab something else. Fairy tale with you. Morozko. This is a really good edition. Something about it always fascinated me in a way. I found hard to place. Perhaps it was the tone. Oh, I thought it was gonna list something. The folk version had a more morbid ending compared to the published story. That's how it often is with fairy tales. But this retelling, something about it has always felt off to me. Even when I read through it as a little kid, I felt like the text was covering something I shouldn't see. Are you warm, my lass? I am Morosko. Mashenka responded, shivering. Mashenska. Morosko leaned in lower, cracking and giggling. I really think children like being scared. Even when there is no reason to, they try their hardest to come up with one. You can stare at the beautiful illustration and refuse to trust it. You can read a short and sweet cautionary tale and imagine something horrific. Is it not just you? Are you warm, my lass? Are you warm, my beauty? I am, Orozco. Mashenkas responded. Teeth gathering. Hold on. Hiccup. I'm not a fish. Okay, that works. Teeth chattering from the cold. The frost grew stronger. Girl's cheek burned bright red. She breathed white mist, her fingers barely moved. Are we all thrill seekers as children? Maybe it's a simple survival instinct. Always prepare yourself for the worst. Always imagine a scary face staring from the dark. Always think twice about what hides behind a smile. Are you on my... Oh, you're so warm. The girl responded, her voice growing silent. No, that doesn't sound right. What a depressing life it would be if we always had to scare ourselves into expecting its best moments. At least I'm not like that anymore. I don't imagine scary things when there are none, because I know the world better than that. I know there is more a way to love more than. I know there is a way more to love than there is to despise or fear. It's not some impulsive emotional choice. No, it's the only rational conclusion to everything. Need to be closer to my mic. There we go. All right. Then Morosco took pity on the girl. He wrapped Mashenska in a heavy fur coat, covered her hair in a blanket of snow, and warmed her up. Huh? Right. I'm flipping through one stunning picture to another. This is far more enjoyable than the original. The folktale is predictable. It's so simple and crude, it's underwhelming. The good girl respects the rules of the ritual and lives. The bad girl breaks the rules and rides back to her mother as a frozen corpse. It's an interesting piece of folklore, but the idea of it, I'm not sure what a modern kid can glean from that. Maybe Garin was right. I am getting rebellious. Although, if we look at Morosco, the entirety, as if he were the extension of the universe's will. Oh, I think I'm getting it. The real meaning. Of course, that's what it is. Morosco is the ancient order. What? Ancient? What the fuck? The natural order. Order. Is the will of the world, my brain. Yes, you may fear it. You can find yourself in a situation where any positive feelings towards it may seem impossible. You can gather all your strength to love it still. And then, you will surely be rewarded. Yes. How have I never noticed it before? It's been beating me over the head all along. Now I see. In that sense, it's an incredible story. In that sense, every child across this world has got to read it. I don't look down at a page I've never seen before. It's Morozko and Mashenska, and every other character's face smiling wide and looking right at me. Reminds me of the alien stage picture. I did it. I got the message. The lesson you've been trying to get through to me all these years. I finally understood it. This is my little celebration. This is my acknowledgement. Today I've realized something very good and important. Stare at the page, this never before seen page, and I am filled with gratitude. I know it's just for me and my eyes only. Nobody in the world but me has seen those smiles. What an incredible honor. I'm such a lucky girl. Goodbye, Lilia. Oh. Oh. Goodbye, Asya. Stay safe. Of course I'll be safe. Because I've got this amazing blessing. This acknowledgement on my side. I'll be okay no matter what. Okay, that's Marina. Answer Marina's call now. Hello? Evening! I hear Marina's cheery voice on the other end of the phone. Probably not. Probably not like me. Ah, good evening, Marina. You're late. Huh? What do you mean? It's basically 8. It's a quarter past. Maybe I should have been the one to call. Sorry. I wasn't aware we're on a timer. Being a little late is fashionable, you know? I'm not very fashionable. Well, you can always change that. And be late? For starters, you can also make your hair all wild. Ever seen Nastia from my class? She has this crazy perm. I don't know how to do that. I also think my dad would kill me. You go to a salon for it. Kinda want to get one. Lev says I look stupid, but what does he know? That guy dressed like a total schlub. Isn't she worried he could hear her? Alright. How was your library trip? Well, it's a library trip. It was good. Oh, come on. At least try to make it sound interesting. Well, I'm kidding. You don't have to. It was enlightening. Perhaps everything I've believed until today was wrong. But the me you're speaking to right now is a much wiser and braver person than before. The trip was pivotal. It was monumental. Oh. Huh. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Never underestimate the quiet types, they say. How was your hangout? Neither a pivotal nor monumental, I'm afraid. Sat at the cafe, looked at some magazines. Got the new Snake. You read that one? No. I read, The Young Naturalist. And Coaster. Huh. That does sound like you. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. I mean, aren't you just curious about something more and more? Grown up? I read grown up stuff all the time. Oh yeah? Like what? Books? That's newspapers? Mums. Magazines? Oh, so mature. Well, what's the mature stuff you read, Marina? The good stuff. Rovansik, Workshev, Robotonica, Fashion of all the socialist republics. How's the latest one mature? You know what, Aska? I'm gonna lend you some of those. You'll love them. Eh? I don't know. I'm not really into. No. I'm serious. You're gonna love Work Shift. They had this crazy story about a drug dealer last month. You have to check it out. There was one about a foreign prostitute or something a couple of issues ago too. I'll look for it. Those two sound really interesting. Alright. I'm not sure my dad will like me reading that though. Hmm. That's so. Well then, we can read it together. Really? Yeah. I'll bring some this week. Okay. To be quite honest, I've been curious about this publication for a while. Last year I even bought myself an issue of Rovesnik. I read all of it in one sitting. But then Dad found out and, well, it wasn't worth it. I guess I could just buy the issue and read through them all right away. Then, I could throw them away, but that sounds really wasteful. Oh, maybe I could donate them to the library. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Although, if Marina will share her magazine with me, I might as well save my allowance. Right, so let's get back on topic. Hmm? The reason I called you. Okay, this is getting. We're gonna start looking about the era stuff. Hold on, I need to do something real quick. I'll be back in like a minute or two. Oh, shit. There we go. Oh, hold on. Uh, I've taken a bit of a break from the story. Get distracted. I just saw some characters that I shouldn't mention. Anyway, back to the story. Let's find out what Marina has to say, shall we? There we go. I am I'm playing the game while laying down. I got really tired. I did a lot of stuff today. A lot of exercise, a lot of working, a lot of walking. So yes. Oh wait, hold on. My my mouse is stuck. Shit. My mouse cable is stuck. Hmm. Shit. There we go. All right. Hmm. Shit. Hopefully that's not too loud. Okay. I'm looking for a surface to put my mouse, but it's oh there we go. I got it. Hmm. All right. Back to the story. Yes. There's a long pause on the other end of the phone, almost as if Marina was bracing herself. Remember when our huh, remember our talk with about Ira's conditions? Of course, of course. Well, here's the thing. I told you how Ira can get into these states where she isn't quite hmm, there. Usually she could snap out of those. Took some time, maybe a couple minutes, maybe even hours. But she got over it. And as time went on, it grew more and more difficult. The treatment helped. The pills acted as stabilizers. So it was like the pills in her mind became more shallow. Huh? What does that mean? They still form, yet they became easier to manage. Or the pits in her mind, okay, easier to climb from. Hmm. Okay. And when Ira stopped taking them, it was like being dropped right in the middle of a canyon. Marina paused. The way she spoke sounded as if she had to force out every word, made worse by the muffled receiver. And that's just half the problem. There's more? When you stay in that state for a long time, you you begin to deteriorate. Huh? The human brain isn't made to handle that sort of stress. Oh. As a result, our consciousness, our highest functions start to decay. What? In other words, we gradually lose what makes us human. Don't know if it is irreversible, but hmm, from all I've heard, that's how it is. Huh. I feel a cold lump in my throat. Higher functions deteriorating. Losing what makes us human? Guess what? What the hell kind of illness is that? we saw Ira that day. It seems like she's been out of it for hours. So there's a high chance that if she didn't snap out of it sooner or after, her consciousness might begin to fall apart. Huh? But here's the thing. She shouldn't have run off in such a state. Finding a place to hide would also be extremely difficult. She wouldn't be capable of coming up with a covert hiding spot. At least not anything like multiple search parties would manage to overlook. Hmm. So, what do you think she did? She went home. Eh? You know how walking home can all kind of feel like autopilot? Mm-hmm. Are you trying to say their parents did something to her? It's not something you have to actively think about. So even if Ira became completely dazed, it's very possible she still found her way home. Although it must have taken her a while. I don't get it. She was declared missing the same evening. If she came back, why would they file a report? I think they really did believe she disappeared. I told you, it could have taken a very long time. Hours even. Ira's mind was in tangles. She likely had no clue how long it took. So, what you're saying is, Ira's parent filed a missing report when she didn't come home as usual. It was probably late at night. Yeah, the report was filed somewhere after 29. 29 after 11. Hmm. Then, after they already called the police, Ira returned. Yep. So why wouldn't they call off the report? She sighed. Well, that's the nasty part. Huh? Let's say Ira showed up a couple hours later. At 1 a.m., maybe 2, something like that. Consider the state she would be in by that point. And consider how Ira kept her condition secret. She avoided both her home and public places. For all we know, it was her parents' first time seeing her like that. And if it was in that extreme state, head hanging low, blabbering nonsense, legs unstable, well, at first they probably thought she was drunk or high. They screamed at her, they demanded to know what she was doing, where, with whom, but then they'd stop. They realized something was wrong. Maybe they feel it in the air, maybe they feel it in their gut. Something about the way she slumped against the chair, or the way that she kept muttering nonsense, or the way that her eyes seemed both glazed over and alert at the same time. It had to be unsettling. No, more, more like really freaking scary. So, they might have panicked. Panic. Well, maybe that's the wrong word. They tried to be rational. A panic kind of rational. Do you remember? Do you remember our talk at the cafe? Yeah. Their family has a reputation to uphold. Whatever remains of it, at least. Or whatever remains of it, at least. Their daughter is already the problem child. The difficult, the unstable of one of the bunch. What do you think people would say to Ira coming home looking like she shot up God knows what substances? Or better yet, returning way past midnight mumbling like a lunatic. You're not saying that. I'm saying it would be convenient. Yeah, I'm saying it would be inconvenient. It would exacerbate every problem the family already had. So in their minds, the best short-term solution would be to wait it out. And for Ira to come down from whatever drug she was on, they would announce that she returned only when she's presentable. But if she never came down, they probably thought she'd be okay by the morning. But if not, well, then wouldn't they take Ira to the hospital? I doubt they would. They wouldn't want the public to see her in such a state. And Ira's mother is a nurse. She probably tried to handle things by herself. But Wouldn't that wouldn't they say that she was sick or something? We keep the report. She still came home under suspicious circumstances. Perhaps they thought about it. They thought it would be better to come up with something first. They thought they'd let her recover and then declare she's back. But before they'd know it, a couple days have already passed. Pulling off a report like that so quick would be pretty embarrassing, you know? I That still, it all sounds a little far-fetched. But also, I can't deny the possibility. I didn't know Ira's parents personally. Even but even I'm aware of how dire their reputation is. Would they really go this far to protect it? Hmm. Are people really capable of things like that? Crap. Ah, crap indeed. But if everything is as you wanted it is. Oh, what the fuck you said? Hey, but if everything is as you said it is, and Ira still hasn't come down, that means yes, her condition is only getting worse. We have to do something. Ah, I look around. The TV is still playing in the living room. For a couple seconds, I stare at the door, holding my breath. Asya, you good there? Uh, yeah, yeah, sorry. It's okay. I just need to be quieter. Ah, I see. But yeah, I agree. I've tried taking, I've tried calling their place before, but it's either no response or one of her parents. Uh, oh, so it's useless. I also thought we could also ask Tolik, but we gotta skip school for that. Why? He goes to the kindergarten. The only time we could talk to him alone would be when the kids are let out to play, but they would overlap with our lessons. Hmm, can't really skip. That's fine. I can. Really? Sure. Lev will get a call, but it's no biggie. If you say so. Yeah, I'll go there. Still, there's no guarantee that asking him will work. So I'd like to go to Ira's place. See how things are with my own eyes. Ah, yes, yes. That would be smart. Hmm. But I think it might work better if I'm not alone. You want me to tag along? If you don't mind. We can meet up after your class ends. If you have how many lessons? Five? Okay, great. At 12:30 at the gate, then. You in? Of course I'm in. Awesome. Then I'll see you there? Yes. See you. Oh, wait. Can I write your number down as well? Oh yeah, of course. I mark it down on the notepad I've been doodling on. Hmm. Okay, got it. Now you can annoy my brother all you want. I'd never. I'm just joshing. Good night, Asya. Good night. Beep. Interesting. Very interesting. The handset gently clicks against the cradle. I'm home again. The clock is softly ticking from the hallway. The TV continues to mutter from the living room. I look down at the shapes I've scribbled absentmindedly during our conversation. The cross hatching got really dense in parts. I don't remember focusing that much. I don't think I was meaning to draw anything. I don't think I was yet. When I look at this shape more closely, when I scan its dark, blurry outline, my eyes glide over it a hunchback, then down the wave of hair, then deeper, closer towards its face, towards where its face is meant to be. The shadows surrounding it are much too heavy. There is just one thing my mind can pay. Two things. I smell it as Ira's frightened eyes are locked with mine. I miss you. I really, really miss you. I want to draw. I want to see the drawing. If you draw, Ira, what is it? Sky hangs low. The teachers droning on about some historical battles by the blackboards. I can't force myself to listen. The only thing that matters right now is what Marina and I had set out to do. Soon as the last bell rings, I dash out of the classroom, down the corridor, down the stairs, down another corridor, then to the cloakroom, and outside. A wave of cold hits my defenseless face, so I hastily tie the scarf that I've left hanging loosely from my neck. Asya! Marina's waving at me from the gate. I start running towards her, but did, did one of them fall? Ow! She fell. Die, German spy! What the hell? Hop. Some kid managed to snipe me with a snowball. I wobble, feeling chunks of it foil falling and melting in my hair. Ew. Whoa, that was one heck of a shot. Whoa, nice throw. Okay, maybe don't praise it. I mean, who the hell do you think you are? Aiming at ladies like that. Ladies? What ladies? She's with the spy. Get her. Huh? A barrage of snowballs flies at Marina. Though unlike me, she successfully covered her head. Huh. What the hell? Lab, Danya? I'll tell your moms. They don't like you anyways. Asya, let's go. Grab my hand. Yes, let's. We ran across the yard, our poor sides catching the brunt of the artillery fire. Jeez, where did they learn to throw like that? Honestly, it's pretty amazing. They must be great at lapta. What is lapta? Children play lapta anymore? Yeah, the hell's that about? Stupid kids. When I get the races. Marina half slapping off snow off her battered coat. Same, I do the same until a rather unpleasant laughs sound nearby. Nice run in your hands. Huh? Fucking piece of shit. Marina walks through the schoolyard to us, clearly unfazed. Marina grits her teeth. Dick. Hey, you there. Why aren't you firing at him, huh? Oh yeah. Why aren't you guys? Say it loud and clear. Cause you're our boss. Aye aye. You heard that? What? What? Are you like their nanny? Their boss. Clean your ears. Boss? What does that mean? We have a contract going on is what I mean. A mutually beneficial agreement. This pig. Okay. Asya, let's report him. Contract? Very simple. I let them see some of my hottest card tech. In exchange, they give you a little workaround every time you cross the yard. Give you a little workout. Great show, by the way. Great show. What? What was that? What kind of card tech? Wouldn't you like to know? It's like normal playing with cards, but with sexy chicks painted on them. Okay. Or printed on them. Okay. Sure, buddy. Whoa. Eh? Huh. Where did you even get that? Found it in my brother's room. He has it stashed in the back of the drawer. How classy. Show. Eh? Bad chance. Do I look like I'm giving out freebies? Huh. Bet that stuff's all crusty anyway. What? Crusty? Nah. They're in pristine condition. The fuck? Only meant for the initiated. Which you're not. Whoa. We got a secret society over here. What's the name? Porn Poker League? That's catchy, I'll give you that. Wait, I don't think we should be talking about this. Right on, Shabina. It's unbecoming for a woman of Cosmo to use such expression. Is it becoming for a man of Cosmo to carry stuff like that? Look who's speaking. And anyways, you made a dumbass deal like that just to have us bombarded with snowballs? Pretty much. Are you 5? Why? It's payback for having me run your stupid errands. I think it's pretty fair, no? Errands? Oh, right. Forgot to tell you yesterday. I called him right after we talked. Eh? He's coming with us to Ira's apartment. Oh. What? Yeah. My start from got into Marina, hoping that it's all a joke. I knew we weren't exactly going to have fun, but I'd really rather not talk to him longer than I have to. But why? I have a hunch that simply asking them to come inside won't work. That's when we'll have a use for Fuddick's brainless brawn. Brainless? Me? Aren't your own grade in the shitter? Huh? They're not, but thanks for your concern. And even if they were, since when are grades mark since when are grades a mark of intellect, huh? That's such an outdated idea. You know, Albert Einstein got really crappy grades, and he's like the father of modern physics. I'll tell you more. This whole idea of graded academic performance reeks of classism. It goes against everything the Great Revolution stood for. If it were up to me, this whole rotten system would be abolished. Marina, are your grades really okay? Uh, let's go to Ira's place. Okay. Hmm. So, you know everything? Depends on what you mean by that. More or less, yeah. He knows my theory. I know it's dumb. Didn't ask for an opinion. We'll just go and see if it has any but we'll just go and see if it has any ground. Wait, so you told Vadim about Ira's what? Her illness? Don't worry. He won't tell anyone. Uh, how are you so sure? They won't. Huh? We have a promise. I'm not snitching. He owes me big time. It's kind of the reason he's here at all. Don't try and treat me like your lapdog now. Oh wait, no, that's him. Don't try and treat me like your lapdog now. I'm not doing shit for you after today. Yeah, whatever. I look at Gordon. Him knowing those things about Ira. Those really compromising, shameful things. It just doesn't sit right with me. I can't imagine the Gordon I know keeping something so juicy to himself. Though then again... okay. Though then again... I I couldn't have imagined Garen feeling so self-conscious about a prank that might have gone too far. No, you were way off the mark about that, girl. Please, stop. Stop that. I think you were just having PTSD or something. Well, just is a demeaning way to describe such condition, but still. Right. It's not that Garen is incapable of becoming honorable. It's it's that it's that I am entirely too prejudiced. Anyway, I always knew that chick was psycho. So she's a different type of crazy now. Big deal. That's how you want to spin it. Oh. By the way, what's with the kid? Kid? Her brothers? You said you're gonna... Oh. Her brother? You said you're gonna ask him if she's home. Oh, right. How did it go? That... About as well as you'd imagine. Figures. I mean, I saw Tolik when everyone came outside. Pulled him to the fence, tried asking about his sister in like a gentle manner, you know, not too directly. But he got all clammed up and ran away. Well, yeah, duh. What do you expect? This sounds nutty as shit. Huh? It's not nutty. Oh yeah? Sneaking into a kindergarten to ask a preschooler if his parents are holding his big sister hostage is not normal? In what world? Hey, you make it sound so much worse than it is. And it was. I didn't say it like that at all. Who cares how you said it? It's the same thing. It's not. It is. It's obviously not. It totally is. It's not. It's not. I'm not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It is. It is. It is. It is. It's not. 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 Please stop. Right. What the hell? You're acting like a freaking toddler. I'm acting like a toddler? What about you? I'm not the one who started it. Hey, maybe you should have stayed back in the kindergarten. Would be more your speed. Asya, shove some snow into his collar. Huh? Oh yeah? Yeah, you wanna try that, Shabina? I wasn't going to. Why not? Because she has a speck of common sense. Unlike some people. Why do I have to do everything around here myself? Marianne leans down to grab a chunk of snow, then turns to Garen with a determined expression. Hey, get it out! He starts to back off, also scooping a handful of snow. What's that? You scared? Scared? No. But I ain't gonna go down without a fight. Oh, you wanna fight? I'll give you a fight, alright? Guys. Like that. Yeah. Nice try. Hey, get back here. Maria and Garen got into an awkward game of tag, trying to stuff snow into each other's jackets. I tried to call out to them again and again, but it's like I'm not even there. But this is already a mess. They're having a bit of fun. Despite the little scuffle, we reach our destination pretty quickly. Turns out Ira's apartment block isn't far from mine. That's wonderful. It's almost like we're neighbors. I wonder. Marina? Yeah? Her voice is slightly shaky as she wipes off the remaining snow from her wet collar. Have you ever been to Ira's apartment? What's it like? Nope. Never been there. Aw. I told you, we weren't that close. We've been at mine a couple times now. It's so unfair, right? It sure is. Maybe you'll see it when she's back. Maybe. If she's not already home, she wants to add. I see it in Marina's eyes. She's got her mindset on finding out the truth today. She'll peek into this flat no matter what. How do you know if anyone's home? We turn to Garin, who's finishing his cigarette a couple meters away. He still has some snow chunks stuck to his hood. I'm glad you asked. I had plenty of time to spare before going to the kindergarten. So I stopped by the hospital and asked them about Nurse Krasevska. Ah, so she worked at night shifts? Better. She hasn't come home in. She hasn't come into work since Ira disappeared. Huh? Hear that? Looks like my theory isn't so stupid anymore, huh? It's still stupid. Marina sticks out her tongue. Why do you keep calling it that, Vadim? I don't think it's that dumb. You serious? She came up with a batshit conclusion that twisted everything else to match. The hell? That's not true. Yeah, I felt a similar way. Asya? Sorry, Marina. But it does sound a little bit like that. Still, I wouldn't call it, bad shit. Even if it is a little out there. Out there, huh? You know, if there's even a 1% chance she's in there, I have to try. I don't care how dumb it sounds. I agree. You never know until you check. Shibina, you can say that about freaking anything. You can. But incredible things happen all the time. So I don't believe I should be calling bold ideas stupid or crazy or anything like that. Bold ideas? Please. Alien crash landing in the ghost sky is a bold idea. This is some cheap twist she got from a detective novel. I think both of these are rather bold, though I believe it was a remote energy transfer. And Tunguska. Heard that one. Seems far-fetched. I did some eyewitness report and nothing there suggests electricity. Well, electrical explosions and fire of that magnitude won't look too different to an outside observer, I think. And it doesn't have to be electricity, right? There's other form of energy out there. Nikola Tesla could have given something else a try. Please. Tesla is the electric guy. You think he'd randomly start playing with, I don't know, plasma? Actually, I was thinking of something like lasers. Guys, what the heck are you on about? Right. That's not what we should be concerned with right now. It's proven to be a meteor. The thing exploded in the lower atmosphere and that was that. They even ran like simulation of that stuff. Everything lined up perfectly. Jeez, and I'm supposed to be the crazy one. Well, that's a load of crap. Think everything's that simple? How comes Razor, my friend? How comes Razor? And all the evidence points to a meteor anyway. You've got no case. Well, there are some inconsistencies. Such as? Like, this had to be either a meteor or a comet, right? I think the comet theory is the most popular. But, comets have a relatively smooth curve to their trajectories. If this was really a comet, they would have burned up in the atmosphere at much higher altitude. Well, it could still be an asteroid. The name's literally the Tunguska meteor. And where's the debris? And where's the debris, genius? Where's the crater? I said it exploded in the air. There wouldn't be a crater. And there would still be chunks scattered around. They scoured the area and nada. Chunks. The debris could have disintegrated from the heat. The blast was huge, right? The people in the village nearby felt the intense heat wave. You could be totally melted thing. You could totally melt a thing. Melting? I guess you suck at physics, but that bad? Oh, I knew you suck at physics. But that bad? Oh yeah, because your alien spaceship version is so realistic. Actually, there is also the extinct comet theory. Our conversation continued there for the next couple of minutes. Wow, I'd never had, have, I'd never have, I'd never have guessed I could discuss a topic like that with my schoolmates, especially Garen. Even though everyone's opinion is so different than the exchange border on being full-blown argument. The exchange borders on being a full-blown argument. I think I'm having fun. It's strange. It wouldn't be much of a dialogue if everyone sat nodding their heads in agreement, I suppose. Hmm, it is much obvious to me. I just forget how things like this are meant to be feel. When was the last time I've done this? Have I ever done this? Maybe I never have. Maybe I never supposed to. I'm not sure. I'm not sure myself. If I were to if I were never meant to find myself in a situation like this, then the only way this could have might been possible is through the blessing. It's the only answer. There are only the only reason I can enjoy things like this, despite my inadequacy. Of course, naturally, it's a gift. I cannot waste it. Perhaps the tiny part of my humanity that knows how conversation can be restored. Is that why something so improbable has been allowed to happen? Maybe I'm being too hopeful. In any case, it's yet another thing I can be wholeheartedly grateful for. Alright, enough space talk. Let's do what we came here for, shall we? Yeah, let's. Well, you'd never ask. Rena gave us a reassuring smile and we all headed to the entrance. It's the same as the old residential building in Volcata 5. A long 5-story block with evenly spaced out canopies at its base, each hiding a metal door with a code lock and a bulletin board on the side. If someone took a photo of it and they told me it was my house in the picture, I'd believe them without a second thought. Nevertheless, stepping closer to it, looking at it, knowing that this is the roof under which Ira grew up, slept, and dined, it almost fills me with a sense of reverence. You know the code? Yeah, my classmate lives in the same building. And what if we run into her? Calm down, we won't. Oh, I quick save by accident. Marina types in the codes, the lock links. We're in. It's slightly dark and warm. Now past familiar looking mailbox, up a familiar looking staircase up, one familiar looking floor after another, we make our way to Ira's apartment. Oh, he's on the same floor and in the same and in the same spot as mine. That's so cute. Oh. Marina takes a deep breath. Okay. I'll do the talking. You guys' job is to stand next to me and look polite. Understood? Yes, sir. I nod. Says of the response, our negotiator fixes her hair and rings the doorbell. A couple seconds pass in silence. Marina is about to search for the button a second time, but that's when we hear steps approach from inside the flat. And pause. We stand still. I can almost feel it on my skin. The person gazing from the other side of the door scanning us through the peephole. Finally, there's a snap. The door opens in a narrow light strip. A woman's face peers out, looking disheveled. The tangled hair is the same as shade as Iro's. Yes? Good afternoon. We're Ira's friends from class. We nod politely. Friends? Yeah. Yes, we've been really worried about her. I can imagine what it's been like for you. Mm, I didn't know she had friends at school. Why wouldn't she? Ira's the coolest girl I know. Right, guys? Um, yeah. Yes, the coolest. And very kind. Agree. We went to the cafe like all the time. How come she never told you? In any case, I apologize if it's any inconvenience, but I promise it won't take too long. Last Monday, I lent Ira one of my brother's books. It's not too much trouble. I would like to have it back. Oh, if it's not too much trouble. He needs it for work. Uh, sure. What's the name? Oh, on the stability of closed systems. It's a paperback. On the stability of. She reads things like that? What the fuck? The mom knows nothing about your own daughter? That's crazy. I was surprised too. But it seems like she's been interacting in structural dynamics for some time. I wish I had her passion. I'm just too dumb for stuff like that. Best I can do is share some studies. Hmm, I see. Something softens in the woman's eyes. Okay. I will go look. Oh, that's alright, we can. The door slams shut and we hear the sound of a turning lock. And the step retreat into the apartment. Shit. Hmm. Great job. Shut up. Rena hisses quietly. Don't move yet. It's going as planned. Is it? To me, it looked like we just got the door shut in our face. She said she's gonna look. Oh, she said she's gonna look. Just wait. When she comes out empty handed, we'll offer to search for it ourselves. She closed the lock just to get inside for a couple of minutes. Think she'll let us in all willy nilly? If my theory is right, she won't. That's why we'll have to force our way through. I'm counting on you, Vadik. Are you serious? What's that? Can't push past a feeble little lady? Of course not. It's just. Hush! She's here. The door opens again. The woman peeks out. There you go. Huh? And emerges from the slit holding a small, soft-cover volume. Your book. The Marina gaze slowly moves between the tome and the woman's face. She reaches out and carefully accepts it. Uh, thank you. Thank you for being friends with her. The door shuts. Will Vadim break in? No? Bro, that's like your one and only job. What the fuck? Marina flips through the door page absentmindedly. So, did you actually lend Ira that book? No, I don't think so, no. You don't think so? She shakes her head. She gives me the tome and starts taking through her bag for what must be a fourth time already. Damn it. What is it? What the hell? I looked at the stability of closed system in my hand. Just like Marina says, it's a small paper bag, and a worn out one at that. The year of the issue says 1966. I opened the book on a random page. If we are to arrange the component in order of cognition, the list will go as follows, starting from highest. Moral belief, prejudice, subjectivity, objectivity, the desire to create, the desire to change, the desire for happiness, the desire for status, ambition, confidence, self esteem, self image, the desire for kindship, the desire for family, the desire for intimacy, the desire for a healthy body, the desire for stable income, the desire for plentiful resources, the desire for shelter, food, water, sleep, sex, procreation, excretion, breathing, homeostasis, soul. The exact sequence remains a subject of debate. That being said, the soul is unambiguously accepted as the root for all cognition function at the time of writing. Each subsequent component following the root is the result of varying degrees of deviation from the base code, which digging for gold in there? I I took our copy with me to show her mom in case we end up searching the room. But it's she goes on, moving slowly to a halt. Moves slowly to a halt. Marina, it's not here. Staring into her empty bag with an expression I've never seen before. Then she lifts her head and takes the book from my hand. When Marina looks at it, it's as if she's been trying to compare the item in front of her eyes to the memory of the other she held this morning. Could this be a different copy? Could this be a different copy? She softly shakes her head. I don't know. Maybe you did lend it to her? Maria doesn't respond. I look at Garen, but find myself unsure of what to make of his expression either. He would have missed an opportunity to make a joke about this, right? He wouldn't. Mariana looks so lost, it would be very cruel. No. It could be very it would be a very Garen thing to do. And this serious face. Seeing him with a face like that is oddly discomforting. So it worked? Hmm? Marina quickly flips the book into her messenger and turns to us, wearing her usual chipper grin. Yes, old habits die hard. I'm the same old airhead. Eh? You caught me, Asya. Looks like I got some things mixed up with all this weird crap going on. Ah, wait, that's okay. It happens to me too sometimes, right? You're this long to realize you've got much you've got mush for brains. I guess these people around you were too nice to point out. Ah, well, I think you're here to tell me how it is, buddy. Anyways, that sure was something, huh? Yeah, a lot of nothing that was. We didn't learn shit. Wrong. You see how her mom was acting? If you ask me, it's a little suspicious. You think so? Don't you? She was dead set on not letting us see a silver of the flat. What do you think that is? Um, I understand what you're implying, but she might just be a private person. Ugh, ain't it obvious? She's sick of random people asking about her daughter. You two aren't wrong. I'm sure both of these big contribution. I'm sure both of these are big contributing factors. But even then, I don't know about you, but to me, something about her behavior seems a little too paranoid. I'm back. Hi, cappuccino. Hmm. Just done teaching. Nice. Eh, am I hungry? I kinda am hungry, but I'm not that hungry. I can sleep it off. Hmm. Are you still holding the fort? Yeah, but I can just loop a video. I end up streaming in the VC because it's just me and Vanit. But if people start joining, I might leave to a different VC. That's what people usually do. They just loop a video, like they put a really long stream or something. Hey, see. Yeah. What's your offer? You want the baso? Meatballs? Yes. Let me finish this chapter and then we can go, maybe. Maybe. I don't know about you, but to me, I'll summarize it. Ira is gone. She got some mental illness that makes her unstable. Not really mood unstable, it's like she would actually go insane. Like she would be like twitching and like not responding. And she's been a troublesome kid for the parent, but the parent don't even know that she have this condition. So Marina is suggesting that, oh, maybe she did went home, but because maybe her situation didn't get better, the parents just pretend that she's still gone and just basically lock her in until she's better, and then maybe after that they will call off the missing person report. And the three characters, the MC and these two, is on a mission to find out if that's the case. Went to the house. The mom was acting very paranoid. The mom was like, opens the door. Like the plan was like, oh, I'm gonna tell her that Ira borrows a book from me, and but the book is actually in my bag. So she will try to find it, won't find it, and we go in. We offer to go in to find it ourselves, and then maybe we will meet Ira. But that doesn't work. She just closed the door on him, like instantly, like always keeping the door open just a tiny sliver bit, and then just every time she's about to do something inside, just close the door and locks it. It's very odd. So, there is a chance that the theory is right, that Ira is in there somewhere just tweaking, like going insane. I doubt privacy is all there is to it. I suppose. I can see what you mean. What I'm saying is, even if it doesn't confirm my theory, it certainly doesn't disprove it. Sure. Cool. Can I go home now? Ah, stop right there. Who said you're off duty? Ah, man. What else is there to do? She twitching on stream or streaming on Twitch? She is tweaking. She's going insane. What kind of mental illness does that to you? Or is it some kind of, maybe it's not even mental illness, it's just like an illness in general that makes her go insane like that. I wonder. Okay. Oh man, what else is there to do? Contact Ira directly, duh. That's what you're here for. Huh? I thought my job was to push past her mom or something. Nah. I didn't expect a direct approach to go smoothly. You just had to get that part out of the way. Now, comrades, this is where the real action begins. The real action? Yep. Follow me. Ah. I can hear Garin sigh behind me. Marina leads us to around the back of the building, stopping on the side that looks out to the neighboring apartment block. And what are we supposed to do here? She walks to this small playground wedged between the building, leans down and starts clearing the snow out with her hand. Marina? This woman. Oi! You're gonna stand there and do nothing? Are you gonna stand there and do nothing? Come on, help me out. With what? Please, you guys. Use your heads. We're throwing rocks at Ira's window. What the fuck? Wait, why is Vadim's music playing? You? Karin shake his head in disbelief. Well, it's a pretty normal suggestion, all things considered. It's what I'd like to say, but then I look up to the fifth floor where Ira's room is supposed to be. But isn't it a little too high? Oh my god, Escorp. Yes, yeah. That's what we call it. The fetus attitude. It is where the great patriotic what? Yeah, that's what we call the fetus attitude. If it were the great patriotic war, I'd have to shoot you on the spot. What? It really is high though. Think you can throw that far? No harm in trying. And I'm kind of betting on you to make the shot. Or will that be too hard for you? Of course not. I was talking about your noodle arms, not mine. Brennan lets out a smug little laugh. Meanwhile, Garin cautiously looks over at the building. So, which window was that again? Should be the one over. There. See? With the teddy bear? Huh. I frantically scanned the apartment complex. A teddy? A teddy? A teddy? A teddy? Oh, I found it. Right here. Right where the window to my room would be. There it is. Ira's window. It's the window that she was looking out of every day. The window that she chose to put a plushie on. She did that so when she looked out the window, she'd also see the teddy bear. Maybe sometimes she'd hold it in her hands and squeeze it. Does it have a name? Does it bear a name? It has to. I wonder if it's something classic like Misha or Winnie. I suppose Ira could be the type of girl to call a toy the first thing that happened to pop in her head. It does sound like her, but something tells me that she didn't do that. I really think she spent time picking a name that would be too much of a perfect fit. Perhaps the name she went with in the end turns out to be a little unconventional. He must have felt right, so she couldn't eat. But he must have felt right, but she couldn't imagine choosing anything else. I can totally picture it. God, that's so cute. This fucking creature, man. The MC loves Ira. She loves her. Maybe platonically, maybe romantically, I don't know. But just every time she's mentioned, she would have this any small info that appears of her, she just have this imagination in her head of like all these thoughts and then in the end, she would think of those thoughts. She would like reflect on the thought and like, oh, that's cute that she would do that, even though it's all just creations of her mind. So freaking cute. It's too adorable. Ira, you're too adorable. This is very Yuri coded. Why? Why is it Yuri coded? How do you know it's that one? You said you'd never visited. I mean, I called her outside a couple times. I see. Then, Garin walks back trying to calculate the best possible angle. His face doesn't look all too confident. Martin, having dug up some pebbles from the ground, runs to him and drops a few in his hand. Looks like I'm next in line. I don't think I'll be any good at it. I don't think I'll be any good at this. Nonsense. What did I say about defeatism? 3 small rocks land onto my mittens. They're wet and dirty, and the dirt gets tangled in the wool. There's something charming about that. I look up to see Garin tossing and catching a pebble in his hand. He's eyeing Ira's window with the intensity of a boxer gauging his opponent from across the ring. Well, what you waiting for? Piss off. I need to aim. Right. You're not solving a freaking equation. Just go for it. That's how the pros did it. Oh yeah? Get to lead by example? With pleasure. She's gonna hit a different window and break it, and then this thing is gonna fail. Brenda gives us both a challenging look, then turns to face the block. She takes a couple of steps behind, clasping a pedal in her hand. Pebble. She exhales and... oh. He landed in the snow. That's not even close. Shut up. It didn't even reach the wall. Hey, listen. It's the spirit that matters. You think the pros get to go to national level without a couple of Fumbles? No. It's a rocky road. Victory starts with a mindset. A goal-oriented mindset. That's true. Oh yeah, sure. You're gonna go far. With a throw like that. Maybe one day you'll make it to the Paralympics. Bro. Yeah. Big talk from the guy who has yet to make a shot. Why are you still standing there anyways, huh? Scared you won't even fly that far? Yours won't even fly that far? You suck at bluffing. With big, almost theatrical swing, Garen shoots his pebbles across the yard. He draws a rather scenic ad and bounces off the wall just below the second floor. That's it? Better than your sad excuse for a throw. Ah, it's so nostalgic. Years pass and you still page like a toddler. Zip it, Kaplan. You're catching the next rock. Oh no. We're on a Suriname basis now. He's serious. You bet your eyes I am. Listen here. First one to hit the target wins. Losers by soda. Huh. Sure, you're on. Asya, your turn. But do I have to? It's pretty far. Come on, it's just for fun. You can't do much worse than me. Well, if all three of us are playing, how do we choose the losers? The winner is the one that ends the game. You can just have two losers, right? Whoever hits the lowest, whatever. Just shoot already. I'm really not good at this. I'm always the last one in PE. I look up at the window of the fifth floor. Man, hanging out with Arina's really gonna run my wallet dry. My buy allowance. No, she was right. That's a defeatist attitude. I can't let it bring me down. I've heard stories of people lifting cars in times of crisis. When it's do or die, us human can pull off athletic feats that should never be possible. So can I. I just need to channel that. I need to get in the zone. Get my inner warrior out. My inner warrior. Yes, that's right. I come from a long lineage of humans. The blood of prehistoric humans flows in me. The one that hunted mammoth, ones that chased their prey for days on end. I think I'm feeling it. I feel it. I can feel the adrenaline pumping. Someone's looking to trim it. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Show us how it's done. I take my swing. I'm sorry, Marina. I may not reach the fifth floor, but I'm gonna come last. But I'm not gonna come last. Not this time. This time I'll... Wow, there's gonna be an animation. My eyes. Okay. I don't know what I was expecting. Boing. The pebble bounce off the asphalt and not even 2 meters away from me. Bro got flashbang. I stand frozen in place. My ancestry. Well, everyone's off to a great start, it seems. This is just sad. Can I just drop out? Please? Muratika takes in my pitiful look and sigh. Yeah, maybe sit this one out. Winning against you will feel kinda cheap. Right? No fun in that. Out of my way then. Kaplan, ready for your wallet? Oh, ready your wallet? With my Olympic self-esteem in shambles, I scoot to the side. It's okay. Some people are not meant for this. It's okay. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. One after another, Garen fires out the rest of his ammo. Blink, blink, clank. Each hits a little higher than before, and the last one struck the third floor window pane. Shit! Ah! We all freeze up. Crap. If somebody picks up to scold us, we'll draw the eyes of the whole neighborhood. Not that we're being not that we're being all that inconspicuous to start with, but seconds pass, nobody shows up. We let out a collective exhale. Yeah. But Dick, would it kill you to be a smidge more careful? You told me to just go for it. Did I say that? You did. Oh, well. You know, thoughtlessly following orders won't get you anywhere. Some cynical, some critical thinking goes a long way. So do we listen to you or? Shibina, pass the rocks. Marina starts running. Ah, scary, scary. Also, it's my turn. She pushed Garen away with her shoulder. I shouldn't be expecting much considering her first shot. But even though the angle was all wrong, it was just quite forceful. If she aimed just a little better, one of the pebbles shot up fast and high. Holy shit! Whoa! It slams dangerously close to the fourth story window, just above Garen's strongest throw. What? For a moment, Marina looked surprised at how high she actually managed to hit. Then an arrogant smirk spread across her face. Yeah, fatigue. Wonder why I called you here at all. But thanks for the help, I guess. You're free to go. Hey, sorry to have dragged you out here. Oh, it's all on me. Sorry for that. Looks like we can handle things by ourselves after all. See you around. What the hell did you mean, see you around? I'm just getting started over here. Smack. A rock collides with the wall just above the spot Marina pebbled hit. Whoa! Okay, they're getting up there. Fifth floor? Hit the window? See that? I'm only revving up. Hey, guys? I point to the ground where I've etched some lines onto the snow. Here. Scoreboard. Oh. Nice. Way to make yourself useful. Hey, can you draw mine a little higher? Oi, no playing favorites. Yeah, sorry. No cheating, Marina. Jeez, whose side are you on? I like fair games. And I believe in you. There. Bam, third floor. Bam, third and a half. Second half. Prop. Plop, ground. Third and a half. First floor. Second floor. Third. Second. Second and a half. Third. Second. Damn. You two keep belting the poor building while I keep drawing matches on the scoreboard. Sometimes I run out to collect the rocks and they're after they fall into the bottom. You think about it, isn't this game sort of like reverse meteor shower? Flying rocks up into heavens, never quite reaching the destination. If we capture them with a long exposure camera that leaves similar traces in the sky. Sea of dark parabolas, mostly uneven, interrupted halfway through, broken. Yeah. Ouch! I get distracted and a pebble hit my head. Asya, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Ow. Yeah, don't worry. Just keep going. Jeez, Shabina. Watch where you stand. Sorry. Whoosh, whoosh. Looking at it now. she got the thing now. A band-aid. Marina's aim isn't a pass. Really, it's the kind of coin toss between her sending a rock really high up or just right into the snow. Still, she put a lot of force into the throws. Marina can see that. In spite of her flawed technique, Marina truly is a worthy opponent. Oh, it's getting up, it's going up. Fourth and a half. Guys, you're almost there. Yeah, watch this, kid. I'm gonna knock Ira's window right out. Please don't. What are you calling, kid? Make way! Damn it. Whoa, you almost got it. Seriously? Next one's gonna be it. Oh, next one's gonna be it. Call your prayers, Kaplan. And cash. I take cream soda, by the way. Cream soda? Really? That's pretty cute. How is it? Whatever. Actually, it's not very fair to you, is it, Asya? Hmm? What do you mean? Buddy, we can't leave this. We can't leave the squire out. Squire. The losers buys 2 drinks. One for the winner and one for Asya. If you're so eager to spend money, be my guest. Oh, well, I like douches. Heard that. Share that. And for the information, I'll be having Tarzan. Of course you will. I think I'm going at like 30. 11:30 anyway. Even if this chapter hasn't ended. I'm so lucky. No matter who wins, I'm getting a free soda. Being a wimp has finally paid off. Alright. My shop. I'm going for the store's right around the corner. Just throw already. Marina gets into position. I haven't missed one in a while. I got a good feeling about this. She swing her arm back. Wait. What did she just say? I haven't missed one in a while? Marina's aim is all dumb luck. Much like a gambling. It's best to quit while you're still riding high. Otherwise... Marina, careful! Shit! Oops. The rock flew fast and high. It went straight into and right through the 4th floor window. Bullseye. What the fuck? Everyone run! Marina grabs my hand, and before I can fully process what actually happened. Oh, where's the situation? All of us bolt to hide behind the nearest corner. The man's furious voice echoes between the buildings. You shitty brats! Your parents will pay for this, you hear? Kaplan? Don't think I didn't see you. Shit. You idiot. Erin leans against the wall, unable to catch his breath. Shut up, you. This guy recognized me. Hey, maybe he'll make you famous. We can marksman on the country. Marksman of the country. She punches his shoulder and lets out a giggle nonetheless. Well, hey, at least I hit a target. One you weren't aiming for? Details. I crouched on and let out a sigh. Whoa. What a doozy. At least the man didn't seem to know where I was. My dad would kill me if someone complained. Poor Marina. Oh, that left won't be too mad. Her parents too. Her parents. I don't think she ever mentioned them to me. Do they work in a different city? Then why does their daughter live in Furkota 5? Maybe I should ask her sometimes. I look up at Marina, who's still exchanging verbal jabs with Garen. I'm not sure if I should interrupt, but... So, what do we do now? Ah, her smiles falter. Maybe I shouldn't have said that after all. Good question. We're all done here, right? Aren't you eager to go home? Sorry to disappoint you, but I still have my plan C. Plan C? Mm-hmm. The whole throwing rocks at the window isn't exactly foolproof. Even if you reach her floor, people don't usually respond after just one rock, yeah? True. So we need to hit that high at least a couple times. That would be difficult. And even if Ira is there to hear us, who's to say she would respond? If she's really kept in there by force, you'd think she'd be screaming out into the street the first chance she got. So why the hell do we do this in the first place? There's still a chance that we'd get some sort of reaction. Even if it's just 1 to a multi-million is worth a go in my book. Your whole damn theory hinges on that percentage. Yep. I mean, it's not so bad. If you believe Ira is at somebody's house here, then it'll be more like 1 to 6,000, right? Exactly. See? No, even less. Most of the apartments here are house 2 or more. So it's at least 1 to 3,000. Oh my gosh, Shabina, who cares? Good thing you barely talk in class. Right. For a minute I forgot who Garin was. Damn it. Not that I expected to hear anything nice from him, but hey, don't talk to her like that. Lay off me. Anyway, what do you need me still? Need to break more windows for no reason? No. We need to get up here. Marina points up towards the top of the apartment block we hid behind. Huh? The roof? Yeah. You still know how to climb there? Good grief. Why? Gonna flash Morse code into her apartment? Oh, that's not a bad idea actually. It's a really dumb idea. That probably won't work. Come on, people. There's no harm in trying. Any of you got a flashlight? I don't. Like, on hand? No. Seriously? Do all boys carry around stuff like that? What boys have you been talking to? Alright, my bad. You're the type that carries horny card decks. Damn straight. What's with the proud face? But whatever, I wasn't planning on that anyway. I just want to peek inside. Like, into Ira's window? Yeah. Not the most ethical opinion, but we're kinda short on those. Sure. Oh, just like that? No, no snark? No complaints? Eh, not like that's ever worked before. Let's just get into it. You're right about that. Alright, let's get going then. Okay. But only some years ago Garin checked the access to nearly every rooftop in the city. Not counting the barracks and garage, only a few residential blocks had theirs unlocked. Concede, conce- Coincidentally, the building opposite of Ira's was one of them. The little door creaks open and on the seventh push, where the howling of the wind as Karin peeks his head out of the opening. How is it? Can you climb aside? No, better not. The slope is all slippery. Oh man. Can you see anything over there? Nope. The light's not even on. Let me look. He slides back down the ladder. Marina climbs next. Whoa! What a view! Pretty cool, huh? No kidding. And Ira's block looks so close. Do you think we should have taken some pebbles with us? Should be pretty easy shot from here. Oh, I can go down and get some. Stop right there, Shibina. Don't give Pavlichenko over here any more ammo. Okay. It's just an idea. Marina rummaged through her bag and pulled out a pair of binoculars. Well, someone came prepared. I sure did. Whoa, those looks cool. Right? You can look through the window when I get down. She sticks her head out once again and aims her sight at Ira's room. You know anything? She hops down with a disappointed face. Nope. Heh, told you. Here you go, Asya. Oh, here you go, Asya. Oh, thanks. I take the binocular and make my way up the ladder. When I peer out, a gust of wind ruffles my hair. Ah, I see now. pretty. The dusty purple sky covered the whole world like a blanket. The cold, velvet-like fog is so low and so endless. Feels like you could touch it from your stretched arm out far enough. It's nothing like the summer dome that's so beautiful, so tall and so bright it hurts to look at. I think I much prefer this kind of sky. I reach my hand out. Hey, Vadim? Yeah? Is this the tallest roof you can climb? Kinda. It's as high as it's as high as residential buildings go. The tallest one we have here is the research complex, because it's at the tower at the top. But no one's gonna let you up there. You see, I put the pair of binoculars up to my eyes. Not sure I'm seeing much. Adjust them so it's not all blurry. Oh, okay. I tinker with the angle and the focus wheel until the block in front of me becomes more clear. Wow, it really feels like I'm staring up at it up close. Technology sure is amazing. Never mind that. I need to find Ira's window. The one with the teddy. Teddy. There! Huh? There it is. Light brown and with a blue little bow. Aw, that's so cute. Hi there, Teddy. Although, I don't see much beyond that. The room is pitch dark. I wanna say I saw something. A mess of tangled hair. I wanna say I see something. A mess of tangled hair. Bright eyes, sad or angry, maybe scared. Or maybe happy because someone out there has finally seen her. Maybe she's looking out at me. Maybe she was looking out at Marina too, but Marina couldn't see her. Maybe I can. So I have to try. I tried really hard. Well, enjoying the view? I am. Nothing in the room? No. I lowered the binoculars. There's nothing for me to look at there. Staring into the darkness feels wrong anyway. Anyhow, I climbed on the ladder, still trying to understand the human shape that sat still by the curtains. The person in the window, the one I struggled to see, the one Marina missed. The shape of Ira's mother sitting in her daughter's room. Bots! Mod cappuccino mods. Nuke him. Nuke the bot. Is he even here? I don't think he's here. I'll give him 10 seconds. Oh my god. Bro duked it. Let's go. His first kill. I'm so proud of him. He grew up so fast. Okay. That's fine. So this was all a big waste of time. Well, I wouldn't say so. Alright, your stupid theory got confirmed as stupid. Well, awesome. Glad I was here for it. Hey now, the evidence is inconclusive at all. At worst. I really don't think it's true, Marina. Sorry. But Asya? Why are you so hung up on it anyway? You weren't doing anything for days and now you're suddenly playing detective? Hey, it's not like that. I just got an idea in my head, so I thought maybe I'd check. And then maybe I could help somehow. It's true, being unable to do anything make you feel really awful. She's been very worried all week about him. Yeah, I bet. You know she was out yesterday? Hanging with friends, howling like a hyena? Yeah, I know that. Why the fuck do you care? Whoa, okay. Calm down. I'm just telling you how he looked. I don't give a damn either way. Oh shit, sorry. What time is it? Fuck, it's time to go. Whatever. Oh, actually, I'll be fast. You lost. Huh? Rings. Yours, remember? What? How the hell did I lose? Well, the last shot was mine, so... That's the logic you're going with? You were also very rude. Still are.
We need reparation. The only one who deserves reparation here is Shabina for getting hit with your dumb rock. And so do I. And so do I for being dragged around by you two weirdos. Please, not like you had anything better to do. Isn't the company of two beautiful ladies a treat in itself? Show me the beautiful ladies, then we'll talk. I was planning to go to a cinema with my boys before you called. It was a US movie too. Damn it. Alright. They're showing it this week. I want to see that one too. I remember that. Hey, let's go watch it. Huh? The movie? Like, all together? Like, all together? Well, yeah. Then it won't feel like the day's wasted, right? Yes, but with you? Oh, I see. Asya has never been to a girl. Oh, Asya. He's never taken a girl to the cinema before. He's shy. Oh, really? I've been to big cinemas with girls, alright? I just don't want to be stuck in a room with you two. I'll catch you crazy. Instead of avoiding your own house if that's what you're worried about. Wait. Well, whatever. We're gonna have a gay old time without you. Who needs a guy who can't stick to his words, right, Asya? What freaking words? Your win condition makes no sense. Alright. I was really looking forward to the soda. Yeah, bet you were, you freeloader. No matter what. Oh, you're getting one no matter what. How's that fair? It's not. Miranda demonstratively turns around and beckons me with her hand. Come on, Asya. Let's let him be with his car stash. A guy who's too cheap to buy you measly riches ain't worth your time. Really, we should warn all the other girls about him. Hey, it's not about money, you know it. And you know it. Ciao, Fadik. You got a date with Hollywood. Oh, okay. Bye, Vadim. Hey, Kaplan. That's blatant provocation. Wait. Garin's catches up to us. Oh shit. Walk further down the road of the community center. Maria and Garin keep bickering. Sometimes they log, sometimes so do I. It's not that I have any illusion regarding Deus, but moral things will be the same they've always been. Garin will still be the same Garin. And Marina, after Ida's situation fades from our collective mind, she'll have no reason to talk to me anymore. It's only natural. Aww. I understand that the moment I'm living now, this brief glimpse into what living correctly is supposed to feel like, will soon end. So I should appreciate it for what it is. I'm not sure if actual friends are supposed to be this rude to each other, but this is good enough for me. My memory still will certainly cast all the interactions of today in more favorable light. So I will correct the small unpleasant parts. What will remain is. Careful. Careful, don't spill. Crying. Barna passes around a package of corn puffs she's smuggled in. Karen is holding onto the communal bottle of cream soda, the result of begrudging compromise. I still would have preferred breeches. By the way, you know what this one's about? Oh yeah? Asya, do you? It's about some superstar lady. Judging by the poster. You got half of that right. I've been building my PC for hours. I came back and you'll see streaming. Of course. I'm guarding the PC. I'm gonna leave after this though. How's the PC building going, Maru? You get half of that right. Marina leans in and whispers. It's about a cross-dresser. Wait, is it? Hold on. Oh, wow. Okay. Cool, right? Damn it. Why are you spoiling it? It's not a spoiler. It's a taste of what's to come. So it's like, hello, I'm your aunt? Oh. I mean, I guess we already have a movie about that, huh? there's some like it out too. They ran it last year. You're right. Man, I want her to be more shocked or something. Going pretty great. I got a pretty decent build, though, for what I'm getting the price. Pretty good, but my dad is still complaining and it's still too expensive. Well, damn. Hopefully you guys can make some kind of deal. Make it work, you know? Hmm. Hopefully. It's looking impossible to meet his requirement with the money games I'm planning to play. Ah, shit. Hmm. You're right, man. I want her to be a bit more shocked or something. Oh. Please. Guys in dresses are old news. My brother watched this movie that had a totally naked chick on screen. A movie, huh? Of course. I'm serious. Like a real Hollywood film. They showed them doing it too. And playing games like Cyberpunk is crazy. That's a crazy. I have a crazy requirement. Hmm. Yeah, it can be. It's probably pretty hard. Yeah. I don't know. I usually make. Never mind. I never really ask anything from my parents. But maybe a deal. You can make some kind of deal, like you pay back some of it or something like that, somehow. But just suggesting, just yapping here. Okay. Show them doing it too. Cool. That's very brave. Don't look at me like that. You girls just don't get it. I get it. I get it. What was the film? Crap, I don't remember. The stuntman? No, maybe not that. Ah, it's starting. Okay, I think this is not gonna end anytime soon. I think it's a good place to stop it. I'm gonna save and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna load this. I'm gonna look at this art again. Hi Ira, where have you gone? We've missed you. Very epic creature. I'm planning to stream games too, so it's looking hard to get both of our requirement for the PC. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, there you go. This one. Alright. I think we'll end it here for now. Right. It's been a good thing. I was hoping I could finish one chapter, but I've been making cappuccino wait for a long time to eat some meatballs, so I think I will just end it right here. Right. It's been a fun stream. We get in terms of story development, we don't really get much to be honest. But in terms of like characterizations, we get a lot from Vadim and Marina, and also from just Asya herself. You know, she has this like very positive outlook on the world, on the external, but have very negative outlook on herself. At least
maybe negative is the wrong word. She view herself so much lower than who she actually is. Probably is the probably because of the bullying, but she's like, oh yeah, these are they're having fun, they're enjoying their time. But she was like, yeah, she was thinking as soon as the issue with Ira is gone, Marina won't talk to her ever again. Like Garin is obvious, like that's fine, but it seems like Marina is enjoying her time there. So I feel like her having the attitude is not really, no, it's gonna be a bit of a problem for her in the future. Especially if like sometimes when people start thinking that they don't belong in a group, even though we're like, oh, I don't deserve to be your friend or something like that. They sort of just start wandering off by themselves, and you know, sometimes it's hard to catch. Like it's not really the responsibility for the other people to make sure that you're always gonna be there, gonna be included or like be found. It would be nice to, but if you drift away on your own, it's kind of it's a problem. Anyway, I know I'm just yapping about nonsense. All right, it's been me. It's been good so far. I'm gonna continue it some other time. I'm gonna check how long this game is. I wanna see how far I've gone. All right, so that's it. Thank you for people who came in. Thank you Cappuccino. Thank you Pocket. Thank you Blue Ashland. Thank you Bangden, who raided with 3 people, in one of which is Red Archearch. And thank you Marutu for coming in. All right, thank you. It's